Hello, we're at the 5th Pan-Commonwealth Forum in London, and I have the pleasure of interviewing Mark Stimpfig, Managing Director of Connected. Mark, the theme of this conference is access for learning for development, and the key interest is the role technology can play in the provision of open and distance learning. Can you describe to us the impact of mobile learning devices in Commonwealth classrooms and lecture theatres?
Sure. Many kids today already have their own mobile devices. They use them to play games, they use them to listen to music, they use them for all sorts of different social activities already. What we're saying is those same technology platforms can be reused to play proper educational content in audio, in video, and really engage students in the learning process. Instead of just playing games, instead of just playing music, there's real educational content that can be accessed through qualitative educational websites. And we're encouraging the interactivity between those platforms like PlayStation Portables and the educational websites that are now growing all over the world.
Thanks, Mark. A common problem in the delivery of education throughout the Commonwealth is a finite number of teaching resources for an almost infinite number of students. How can technology companies assist in the delivery of distance education?
I put the question the other way, to be honest, and I believe in the next 5 years that education will become the biggest purveyor of multimedia content globally, as more and more teachers can become empowered by using the internet to create their own lessons and to send those lessons back to students. And it's a question of how teachers can engage with broadcast and using the web to deliver those sort of technologies.
Thank you. We have a whole pile of new tubes like Facebook, YouTube, and MySpace. And how does the uptake of all this new technology complement traditional teaching methods?
What it means is, in essence, and a good example would be Sony Virtuoso, which is a multimedia language lab, which would allow a teacher teaching in one classroom, in one location, not just to teach to those students there, but to invite students from another school miles away through the internet to be part of that classroom and to be able to deliver synchronously a lesson not just to their students, but to students through the internet in real time. And I think that's a really powerful way of managing resources and engaging them in real multimedia learning that is on websites like YouTube and MySpace.
Thank you. We all know Sony as a household electronics brand and more recently as a gaming company. Delegates and viewers may be surprised to learn that Sony can assist in the production and provision of educational materials in the Commonwealth. What does Sony do with respect to that?
Sony just works with open source platforms. Essentially, Sony is a global brand leader in electronics, broadcast and communications, so nothing's changed. But what's happening is the world and technology is allowing different content to be accessed on what you might call more universal platforms. And there's no reason these days that a PlayStation Portable, which has internet access, a big screen and can view audio and video, can't just be used for games, but can be used for genuine learning using genuine educational content.
Well, thanks very much. Thank you for listening, and we look forward to hearing from Mark in the future.
Thank you.